CIET NCERT presents the audiobook Bansuri, Textbook of Arts for Class 3.
Page number 118, Chapter 16. Imagine. Act 2, Scene 3. Situational Perceptions. Activity 7. Magic Pit. Situation. Let us sit in a circle. We will now take a head count. The teacher calls a random number. When your number is called out, you go to the center of the circle where the invisible magic pit is present. Instead of picking up an object like the last time, you jump into a situation and act like you are a part of the situation. The other children have to guess the situation. No talking is allowed. Tip: situations are created when a set of actions are done together. Basic: getting ready and coming to school, falling down and going to the doctor. Advanced: two students enact a situation. One student starts the situation. Another student joins the first and adds to the situation. For example, falling down and going to the doctor. Here, one is the patient and the other is a doctor. Let us create new worlds, become different people, and get into new exciting situations. How does it all happens? Through your minds. What you think becomes the reality. You will learn body language, interpretation, communication through creativity, imagination, the difference between hearing and listening. Page number 119. It's circle time. Discussions and feedback. Were you able to create situations? Were the situations from your experience, seen or been through or imagined? Can you create situations inspired by lessons from other textbooks? Circle time notes. Fill in the blank. On the right-hand top of this page, a picture of Vidushak is given saying something important. So, now you have started to understand how communication can be improved by combining action, that is body language, and expression. It requires creativity and imagination. You can see how you are not only understanding these terms that are fundamental to theatre, but also building these skills. So, you can become experts in theatre. On the bottom left of this page, a picture of three girls is given. On the right-hand bottom of this page, a picture of a crying boy with his father is given. What is happening in these two situations? Observe the details of their actions, body language, and expressions, and describe. Fill in the blanks. Page number 120. Activity 8. Object improvisation. Instructions. The teacher calls one child and gives an object. Everyday classroom objects like pen, duster, chalk piece, etc. The object must be used as something else apart from its original function. The others guess the reimagined object. The same object is then passed on to the next child. The child uses it as something different from the others. Make a guess. You cannot repeat what others have done already. Remember, the shape of the object enacted should resemble to the original object. For example, a pen. It can be depicted as a toothbrush, comb, or a ladle as the shape is similar. It cannot be used as a book, a helmet, or a shoe because they are different in shape. Tip: using expressions along with body language or gestures or action will help communication better. On the left-hand top of this page, a picture of a girl is given. She has a water bottle in her one hand. This girl is using the bottle as fill in the blank. On the right-hand top of this page, A picture of a boy with a pencil in his hand is given. This boy is using the pencil as fill in the blank. Basic: pen, chalk, duster, and other classroom objects. Advanced: book, bag, or something that is bigger than level 1 objects. Page number 121. It's circle time, discussion and feedback. Which part of the activity did you enjoy the most and why? Was it easy or difficult to reimagine the use of an object? How many objects did you guess correctly? What is the one new thing you would add to the activity? Circle time notes. Fill in the blank. On the right-hand top of this page, a picture of a boy sitting on a steel chair with a hanger and an object in his hands is given. Practice activity. Object: pencil box. Object: handkerchief. Object: water bottle. Laptop. Fill in the blank. Treasure box. Fill in the blank. Door opening. Fill in the blank. Page number 122. Scene 4. Visions of sound. Requirements: basic folk instruments, tamte, hand drum, bells, recorded instrumental music, no vocals or songs to be used. Instructions: the teacher will play a sound. You close your eyes and listen to the sound with full attention. Observe the feelings you are getting. What images or visuals are coming to your mind? Now, open your eyes and respond to them in a creative way. Dance, move, react, express what you feel. Do not talk. On the right-hand top of this page, a picture of Vidushak is given saying something important. He says, "We now move on to the next level. Sound. Sound itself has a quality to bring up certain thoughts and feelings. How do you feel when you hear the sound of birds chirping? What about the sound of a river flowing or ocean waves? Each sound can mean different things to different people. Let us see how you give meaning to what you listen to and tell me what each music piece is communicating to you." Activity 9. Sound improvisation. Basic: rhythms of local drums, whistling, etc. Recorded music could be used for instrumental music of a flute, iktara, etc. to create different moods and emotions. Advanced: this is a group activity where the reactions are in a group. They create a simple visual for the mood of the sounds they hear. Example: a lively music bit could be visualized as a festival celebration. A deep sound of drums could be visualized as a scene of mystery and exploration. On the right-hand bottom of this page, a picture of a boy with a headphone listening to some soothing music is given, and his imagination is also shown. He is imagining the picture of mountains. Page number 123. It's circle time, discussion and feedback. Do sounds inspire you to move naturally? Do you find it easy to move according to the sounds, or is it difficult? Are there any sounds you want to create using everyday classroom objects? What is one new thing you learned about yourself? Circle time notes. Fill in the blank. On the right-hand top of this page, a picture of Vidushak is given. He is saying something very important. He says, "Till now, you have heard these sounds many times, but you have not seen any meaning in it. What we did just now is called listening. This is different from hearing. Listening is when you pay attention to sounds or spoken words to understand, absorb, and respond appropriately. You hear a lot of sounds every day in a class, but you hear a lot of sounds every day in class, but you listen when your teacher speaks. In the right-hand middle of this page, a picture of a girl with her hand on her ears is given. On the bottom of this page, a picture of Vidushak is given. He is sharing something important. Isn't it amazing to see we are doing activities about communication without using speech or language? And we thought communication is just about talking. We used our face, body, and sound to create visuals and even tell stories. Do we need language at all? Think about it. But for now, let us start using speech. End of chapter 16.
You were just listening to the audiobook Bansuri. Narration Babla Kocher. Sound recordist Virendra Rawat. Assistance in production Amarjit Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.